Welcome to this YouTube channel. Kindly like, share and comment on this video. In this video, you will learn about the untold secret of modern millionaire, the man Elon Musk. Please stay tuned. Who is the brain behind the rise of Elon Musk? Introduction. Elon Musk is one of the most enigmatic and consequential figures of the 21st century. He's reshaped the auto industry with Tesla, redefined space exploration with SpaceX, provoked debates about artificial intelligence with Neuralink, and sparked cultural battles through X, formerly Twitter. Often hailed as a genius entrepreneur, visionary technologist, and even a modern-day Thomas Edison, Musk's rise has led to one fundamental question. Who is the brain behind Elon Musk's success? Is it Musk himself? A network of advisors? Unseen collaborators? Or is it something deeper? A convergence of personal psychology, philosophy, neurodivergence, and systemic design? This video offers a deep-dive analysis of the human and structural factors that have enabled Elon Musk's ascent, revealing that the brain behind him is not a single entity, but a fusion of mindset, upbringing, environment, and method. Early life. The forge of an unconventional mind. The formative years. Elon Musk's early life in South Africa. Birth and family background. Elon Reeve Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, one of South Africa's three capital cities. He is the eldest of three siblings, his brother Kimball and sister Tosca Musk. He was born to Mae Musk, a Canadian-born model and dietitian who held dual careers in nutrition and fashion. She was highly independent, intelligent, and hardworking, characteristics Elon credits as foundational to his own mindset. Errol Musk, a South African electromechanical engineer, pilot, and sailor. Elon later described his father as a terrible human being, citing an emotionally abusive and controlling nature. The relationship deeply shaped Elon's psychology, particularly his discomfort with authority and emotional distance. Intellectual awakening. From an early age, Elon Musk showed extraordinary intellectual curiosity and focus. By age 3, he was already reading at a level far beyond his age. At age 8, he developed an interest in computing after encountering the Commodore VIC-20, a primitive home computer. At age 10, he taught himself programming and, 2 years later, sold a video game called Blaster to PC and Office Technology magazine for $500. He read voraciously, often for 10 hours a day, consuming encyclopedias and classic science fiction novels. His favorite childhood authors included Isaac Asimov, Arthur C. Clarke, Douglas Adams, and Robert Heinlein. These weren't mere distractions. They shaped his worldview, especially ideas around the survival of humanity through space colonization, the role of technology in advancing civilization, the fragility of earthbound life. Education in South Africa. Elon attended Waterkloof House Preparatory School, Pretoria Boys High School, a well-regarded private institution. Despite academic success, Musk had a lonely and often brutal childhood. He was violently bullied by classmates. In one attack, he was beaten so badly he was hospitalized with a broken nose. He described himself as a bookish outcast, someone who preferred thinking to socializing. Teachers noted his intelligence, but also his awkwardness and emotional distance. These hardships cultivated two traits that defined his future: a strong internal drive and self-sufficiency, a detachment from emotional noise, allowing for extreme focus, family disruption, and the move to Canada. At age 10, Elon's parents divorced. Though he initially lived with his mother, he later moved in with his father, a decision he would deeply regret. In interviews, Musk has alluded to the trauma of this relationship, saying, "He was such a terrible human being. Almost every evil thing you could possibly think of, he has done." This complex father-son dynamic led Musk to develop a binary moral framework: those who create and those who destroy. He chose to create, at any cost. At age 17, Elon left South Africa for Canada to avoid mandatory military service under apartheid and to reconnect with his mother's family. This decision also marked his first major act of autonomy and signaled the beginning of his international trajectory. Airplane, starting over in North America, Elon arrived in Canada in 1989 with little more than a suitcase and a dream. For a year, he did manual labor on farms and lumber mills in Saskatchewan before enrolling at Queen's University in Ontario. Here, he met Justine Wilson, his first wife, and gained early exposure to Western culture, business, and academia. 2 years later, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Physics, a Bachelor of Arts in Economics from the Wharton School. He also rented a 10-bedroom frat house which he and his roommate turned into a nightclub to help pay for tuition. Puzzle piece early traits that foreshadowed greatness. Even in his youth, Elon Musk exhibited a rare blend of traits that now define his persona. Hyper-intellectualism, fixation on systems, logic, and abstract reasoning, emotional resilience, ability to persist through isolation and trauma, visionary obsession, fascination with space, AI, and the future of humanity, rejection of conformity, an early distaste for authority and conventional thinking, self-reliance, preference for independent learning over classroom instruction. A former classmate once said, he had this 1,000-yard stare, like he was always thinking 10 moves ahead, while everyone else was thinking about lunch. Rocket the seeds of a titan. By the time Elon Musk launched Zip2 in 1995, his first company, the neural infrastructure of his future empire was already laid. He was not a typical entrepreneur. He was a product of emotional pain, intellectual depth, and existential purpose. His early life forged in him a belief that, if the future isn't exciting, it's not worth living. If no one else will build it, I will.